How goes it, sports fans? It's Austin Greeley alongside with the famous Michael Rinker.
Hello, hello.
And we got some Thursday night football for y'all.
Oh, yeah. So let's get right into it. Thanks to Hurricane Ian. We now have 10 games, 7 in our immediate area. So let's waste no time and get to some highlights. Dothan back at the Rib tonight as they take on 7A foe Central Phoenix City. Here, Red Devils' Jalen Epps is going to take the snap and runs right up the middle of the field. And that all-white uniform looking a bit too clean. He finds a hole, and he'll take it all the way inside of Dothan territory, down at the 20-yard line. 2 plays later, Cameron Coleman takes the handoff, and he's going to give the Red Devils the lead here, 6-0 in favor of Phoenix City. But Dothan, they would respond in the form of Raymond Blackman, and he is in, and that would tie the game at 7 apiece there at the Rip. 2 plays later, Epps is going to find Carmelo English to put the Red Devils back out in front, 14-7. This was a fun one, so let's stick with it. And right before the half, Epps would once again find Cameron Coleman, and this time it's going to be a touchdown. They would take a 21-7 lead, and this one down to the wire. Red Devils beat Dothan 35-28.
Well, Michael, Ashford was taking on Daleville tonight in quite a show. The shoe, well, it's on the other table that's been turned, right? Daleville winning 3 straight for once and is not the underdog, hosting 0-5 Ashford. Ashford goes up 8-0 going in here the second quarter. This cheers, well, let's just be real. We have sisters, we know. Girls going wild tonight. 5:20 in the second, ball on the Ash 45. American Pickney calling his own number. Zoom, zang, right around him. Jibbing and jiving all the way down. Not just once, though, but twice he calls his own number, and we're tied at 8. And for some reason, we're having some technical difficulties. Regardless, Ashford takes the win 30-8.
All right, well, in the same region, undefeated Houston Academy hosting Strawn, who's only has 1 loss on the season. After an HA field goal, this is Strawn punching it in on the goal line to take a 7-3 lead in the first quarter, but back come the Raiders. And it's another quarterback, Mr. Famous Caden Mitchell, using his legs on the keeper here. He's going to dive his way into the end zone, and he was going to take a 10-7 lead for Houston Academy, but the Tigers, they would come right back, this time on 4th and 2 from around midfield. It's Aaron O'Hava from the midfield strike, and he's going to take it the distance, number 2 for 6 as he's off to the races, and he scores. Strawn retakes the lead 14-10, but the Raiders, they weren't done either. Mitchell this time going to use that coveted arm of his, and he's going to find George Zeron there in the corner of the end zone. He's in, and that's an NFL score. Raiders back in front, and they're going to add to it in the blink of an eye. Jeb Daughtry, yes sir, that's 23-21. Raiders go into the lead at the half, and they would hold on to win this one 33-27. HA's undefeated, 6-0 for the first time since 2009.
Yeah, but we'll see what they can do next week up against
I believe it is Providence.
Providence, is it? Yeah. The Northside Methodist Knights visiting the Providence Christian Eagles, as we were just talking about. Both of these teams trying to get back into the win column. Second quarter, right off the bat, Knights QB Harrison Hicks. He likes to hick it over the offensive line with that pass right into the hands of Providence's, well, Harrison Mims. And it's a pick 6 for the Eagles to strike first. 7-0, just over 4 minutes to play in the half. Eagles on the Eagles' next drive. It's second down. QB Craig Pittman, the third, looks for a man but keeps it, and he picks up big-time gain. 4th down for Providence, and Layden Hager hits this one over a 24-yard field goal to extend the Eagles' lead. We head into the half, 10-0 Providence Christian, and the end, well, close one as Kenny Keith knocks off Toby Green's Knights 17-14.
All right, well, let's head out to Western Coffee County where Elba 5-0 taking on Red Level. Elba looking to stay red hot at the halfway point of the season, and tonight they did just that. Here they are in the red zone, and that's a beautiful shot of a beat-up helmet out there looking like Carlton Marshalls after the Troy win last Saturday. Well, here's Justin Coleman getting the handoff, and he's going to score for Elba's first touchdown. They're up 7-0, and they're going to quickly add to it. Next drive, Aldrin Henderson, one of the best players in the state, punches it in from short yardage, 14-0 in favor of Elba. And back to Mr. Henderson we go in the second half. He's going to get the handoff, and this time he's not going to score from 2 yards out. How about a big old 70 down the sideline right past our cameraman and showing off that speed as he goes all the way untouched. 21-0, the Tigers are looking good here. And let's not end it there. Later in the second, Elba's driving Brady Johnson with the Statue of Liberty, one of the best plays to call on offense. And it's Mr. Coleman once again, and he is home free out there, and Elba uncontested. Elba 28-0 here. They go on to win 42-6.
Now New Brockton 0-5 going into a game hoping for their first win. First quarter right off the bat, 0-0. Gabe Harrington rolls to the outside, pick it off by Chimerian Brown. Runs it for 22 yards before he's brought down by some Gamecocks. Hitting in Omari Barrow. Drops back. Can't find anyone. You know what? Call my own number. 20 yards to the house Bulldogs go up 7-0. Now, next kickoff received by Matthew Smith. Immediately stepped by Jemiah Rumpf, picked up by Pike County, and now we got a game. First quarter 14-0. Now Pike County picked off Ian Foster with the grab. And next thing you know, we're in 14-0 against short pass. Ian Foster blitzing through all defenders. Bang, bang, boom, pow. Knocking off his helmet in the process. You know that's a winner. Pike County takes this one over to Brockton 38-0.
All right, well, let's head to Columbia here, Florala and Houston County. The Lions trying to get their first win of the year. Well, it didn't come any easy because the Wildcats are pretty tough sitting at 4-1 entering this game. But here we go with the punt. Not the best highlight you like to see, but it's going in Houston County's favor. And look at that. They're inside of Wildcat territory. Couldn't do anything with it, though. Lions trying to get something on offense, but it's the Florala Wildcats going to get the ball. No, they're going to score. And here's the Lions, and they're going to fumble it inside their own 25-yard line. Wildcats ball. Next play, though, they're going to fumble it, and Isariel Todd is going to recover it, and he's going to throw a stiff arm. He's got some space, and now he's brought down immediately. But the Wildcats having their way on the ground in this one tonight. Here they are, and it's on the sideline, and it's going to be a second score for for Florala. They go on to win 27-0.
Now, thank you, Mike. Now, let's look ahead at the other Wiregrass scores tonight. GW Long top it off. Zion Chapel 42-7.
Carroll and Eufaula. Carroll will lose 44-19.
And then we got Charles Henderson taking over the Rojo Rebels of Rehoboth 27-15.
All right, well, we'll be right back with one final story and one final weather. Look at ya. We'll be right back. Stay with us.